Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Pokemon XD. I did a little bit. I went back to Gadion and made sure that I didn't miss anything there. Picked up all the items that I actually did miss. There's also a couple of shuttle snags that I had to take care of. And, well, I was actually stupid enough to do the unthinkable. So now I have a purified Poochyena and Bug. I don't really intend to use Ledian. I stated multiple times when I played through Coliseum, it's not very good. The only redeemable stat it really has is special defense, and Gentle I think actually is minus special defense anyway, so it's really hindering itself. In this game, it's only stab. Well, all of its stab moves are physical, and it has like 35, I think, base physical attack. It's just really not good. It's just literally the worst Pokemon. Adorable, but yeah, you don't get anything out of it. Poochyena, however, is jolly in nature. That's the first time I've noticed that. That's actually really good. That's a plus speed minus special attack, which means that it kind of hurts itself a little bit on stab, but it has a very good physical attack, and I can just teach it. I think it has Dig. Yeah, Dig was one of the moves that it regained. And Poison Fang is a physical move. It's only 50 power, but it can badly poison, so that's kind of useful. Also, I forgot about this. It was sort of coveted in like lower tiers of like competitive singles, I believe, because this is the only way that you can get Heal Bell. Heal Bell is a really good move. It heals all status abnormalities. That includes your entire team. And so if your team starts to get crippled in a competitive match, having Heal Bell is kind of useful, and having that on a Poochyena that has a Mightyena that has a relatively decent speed stat in lower tiers, then that's actually pretty useful. I, however, don't really have much use for it here because I can just use items. So I'll probably teach something else over that. Howl is also pretty useful because that boosts my attack, so that's going to be nice. Also, the Pokemon is level 10, so is Ladybug. I haven't really done anything. I just, walked back and forth until they were able to be purified, and then I purified them. So they don't have any experience. I do want to use Poochyena in battles, though, try to get some experience. Speaking of battles, we're off to Mountain Battle. supposed to head out there. Oh god, the lag. Yeah, I've had a few game freezes trying to get through all that. Hello. Oh well, didn't we meet at Gideon Port? Have you come to train? Sure, I guess I could. You don't really get a whole bunch of experience, and I believe in this game the level differences are more extreme, so it's even lower starting out, so I'm really not getting any experience there. This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. I've never seen you. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained the status, but now I've taken to questioning my motive for gaining power. Wonder what I'm fighting for. I would ponder if I'm putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. Are you going to join Team Plasma anytime in the future? That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger before you take that path. Okay, that's actually kind of deep, but who are you? I see an item. It is free. It's also a full heal. I will take. Hello. Would you care to take our challenge for training? Okay, so I guess not. Oh, I came to see you, Vander. Yes, hello. I have permission. Vander's in charge of the rookie training session. I am a rookie. Okay, bye. Sucker. Hello. I just finished training now, but a challenger's already here. What to do, what to do? Oh, I don't know what to do. Me neither. That's life. Well, it seems like the Pokemon trainers here aren't very tough. There's a couple level 9s. Wurmple and a Wingull. Hello. What is with that hair? I'm really nervous. I wonder if I can make it as a trainer. Not against me. Bruh, there ain't no way. I mean, fortunately I saved right here, but I still have to do that first fight again. Thing is, I'm not entirely sure what is causing that. I mean, it's kind of bound to happen when you are emulating a game. There's bound to be issues. I didn't have any of these issues with Colosseum, and I've kind of already stated before that with Pokemon XD, it's a newer game. It's going to be pushing the GameCube to its limits because it was like the very end of the GameCube's life cycle. So I can understand that it's harder for the emulator to actually emulate the game properly. But I feel like that shouldn't be happening considering how well the game fairly can actually run. I noticed that it doesn't happen as much if you happen to change the aspect ratio to a 4:3, but doing that creates these weird black bars on the side, which, I mean, sure, it's not that bad, but it is kind of annoying to look at sometimes. There is this interesting, I guess, widescreen hack that's built into Dolphin. Like, the alternative is just saving after every single battle every 3 minutes, which is also kind of annoying. I'll show off the widescreen hack for, I guess, this mountain battle part, because I don't think this is supposed to take very long. I'm assuming I just fight the 10 trainers and fight Vander or whatever. So I'll do the widescreen hack for this part. I'm curious. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. So basically, it keeps the full aspect ratio. One thing I have noticed is that shadows and items don't really render properly, and menus and pretty much everything in the UI and text boxes, for example, are kind of skinny because it's still trying to render it on like a 4:3, I guess. It's not terrible, it just doesn't look great, you know? To be fair, that could just be the games. Yeah, the shadows in this game are a little bit janky with this mode. I think Vander's still teaching out here. You may even see him at the next zone. That's cool. The thing is, when I was using this mode earlier, the shadows underneath every single player, underneath every single character, I should say, was like bouncing back and forth like crazy. Yeah, I think if I can move him out of where the widescreen takes effect, he just pops in and out of existence. It's a little bit less immersive, I think. Like these two guys just pop out of nowhere. That's right, in a double battle, it's important that you understand the attributes and abilities of two Pokemon together. Okay, Vander, it makes sense. Oh, are you a knockout battle challenger? Sure. I'd disappoint you, but we're not running the challenge right now. We're in training, you see. Oh, Egan sent you to see me. Right, that guy. Oh, to hear about the desert. What? Something's happening in the desert? I wasn't paying attention, probably, to be fair. Understood, I'll be happy to give you my account, but before I do that, I got a little request. Just on appearance, you look to be an outstanding trainer. I've heard that. I just pushed the A button, but sure, outstanding. You can say that, I guess. I'm certain my eyes aren't deceiving me. So here's my request. To finish up my novice trainer's session, I'd like you to treat him to a battle. Okay, well, I figured. I mean, he wasn't too bad. He did try to sidewave my dark type. But he did alright until then. Then he lost. Anyway, we should talk. This isn't the place for that. Let's go back to reception. Oh, cool. Only 3 battles instead of having to go through a whole bunch. His shadow's not lined up. In the desert south of here, there's a Cypher research facility. It's been there since the Shadow Pokemon incident. You talking about the Shadow Pokemon lab? It seemed to be abandoned for a long time, but recently I've seen groups of shady characters going inside. More places to go to. We're just unlocking all of the locations at the very beginning. That's great. Shady characters were seen at the lab in the desert in the south. How many times are you going to say that? Are they somehow connected to Professor Crane's abduction? Probably. Oh my god, there's shadows in this game. This is kind of what I was running into before. Shadows just bouncing everywhere. I'm gonna turn that off. Ah, yes. Now we're back to the fat widescreen. I like it. Now what? Everything's interrupting me. Hi, Ace, doing good. Egan called today to inform us that Pokeballs are now available at the Agate Pokemart. That's useful. You won't have to worry about running out anymore. Considering we're going to be going off to a Shadow Pokemon lab, and I only have a few Pokeballs, that's actually going to be very useful. Interesting. This place is listed on the map as Mystery Lab. Which I guess makes sense, considering nobody in this universe really would know, I guess, that it's the Shadow Pokemon lab, except that I would think that Wes would tell somebody. Excuse me. We are Sexopolis. You can keep that to yourself. Don't ask, don't tell. We are. We strike terror throughout the land, for we are the Hexagon Brothers. Boy, you're fabulous as hell, I'll tell you that. What? Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5? That's it? 5? Are we missing somebody? You didn't sound off, technically. That's ridiculously impossible. Let me try it this time. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They aren't the brightest bunch. Anyway, enough. He'll return soon enough, I'm sure. What we need to do, brothers, is this. Lock and load on the suspicious kid. I'm about to die here. Hey, you brat. I've been called worse. This is no kiddie playground. It was 5 years ago, what do you mean? We've been away for a while. With this here real estate, gotcha. It's weird seeing that split on different lines, but okay. This here real estate's belonged to Cypher for many a year. If you don't quit scurrying about, we'll have to tell your mommy. You leave her out of this. If you don't want that to happen, then run along home. Okay, I'm out. Actually, I get the feeling that we're gonna have to fight them and get a Shadow Pokemon probably. So I'll put Vaporeon up front. Look on your face. It says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. I'll play with you to while away the time if you want. We get to choose them. Oh, okay. Guess not. Browsix? What kind of name? Hoot Hoot and Baltoy. I like having Vaporeon for trying to catch Shadow Pokemon because I have Sand Attack and I can just make all their moves miss. It's very nice. So that is the Shadow. You also have Levitate, so I can't dig. And do Ground type, so Poison Fang is useless. Wonderful. Also, the levels already. I think I'll still Poison Fang Baltoy. And just bite the Hoot Hoot. Not a whole lot of damage. Shadow Blitz. So from what I've been able to figure out, without spoiling things and trying to also gather information for myself, it seems like all the Shadow moves in this game are actually super effective against everything that's not a Shadow Pokemon. And then again, Shadow Pokemon, they're always not very effective. Which is annoying. I don't have to worry about them knocking themselves out, but now I gotta worry about them knocking out my own damn team. I can't dig anybody, but it would keep me safe for a turn. In case they're trying to target Poochyena for some reason. Like they have been. I think I'll sack the bug. And just bite the Hoot again, I guess. I kind of want to bite Baltoy, but I feel like it's going to actually... It should knock it out. Because Baltoy's got some pretty decent special defense. I'm way too scared to. I'm going to bite Hoot Hoot again. Knowing my luck, I'm probably going to get a crit when I don't want it. I have no idea what that does. I don't like it though. No, evasiveness, that's fine, I think. Just makes your moves more likely to hit, but I don't know what moves you have besides tackle. Oh no, now it's 100% accurate. It's still 35 power. Get over yourself. Supersonic if I can survive the turn. Bite Hoot Hoot again. Get rid of you. The problem is that there's still a Baltoy on the field. See, even they know that Ladybug's not a threat. They're not bothering to take it out. Hopefully I can get some confusion damage. I might just start tackling repeatedly and aerial ace, I guess. I could Sand Attack, that is the reason why I put Vaporeon up front. But I also kind of need some chip damage into this thing so I can actually catch it. I don't think it has a very usable catch rate, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage there. I'll just keep spamming aerial ace. I'm gonna just toss balls. I bought several. I should be fine, hopefully. Let's see if I can get lucky. I have my doubts. Of course. It'd be nice if you could actually hurt yourself in confusion. Yeah, that was actually the better target. That gives me an actual switch. Something I can find viable. Thank you. I appreciate. Probably Moonbear. Because I think actually Lick would be a useful move here. And just start spamming Sand Attack. Because I need those moves to stop, please. Since you won't bother smacking yourself in the head. Hey, there you go. Little bit of damage. No paralysis, though. I think I should be fine licking again. Toss another ball. You know what? I'm gonna toss the Premier Ball, since it's just a Pokeball anyway. Didn't like the fancy ball. Also didn't smack itself. And still no paralysis. Okay, well. Toss a ball. And just call. Somebody in the comments in one of my last videos pointed out that calling actually has a use in this game. Might just raise accuracy. I thought it raised a stat, but it seems to be accuracy every time. But yeah, you get an accuracy boost when you call your own Pokemon instead of it just ignoring you because it's not in a fit of rage. You fell. And a half a ball toy. Unfortunately, though, it's a shadow Pokemon, and I don't really feel like walking back and forth for hours again. It wasn't actually hours, it was only like 20 minutes, but still. Isn't that enough already? Go play somewhere else. I want to go back inside here. Oh, inside here. I guess I can't really be back inside here since this character never technically went inside here. I'm gonna heal. I am so conditioned to using the PC to save. Wow. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8? Now there's too many of us? Brothers beware, there may be spies among us. I am back. I actually just want to see if you guys had anything different, but I actually want to also see if I can fight you still. Little kid like you should run on home to mommy. That's the best. Hey, I do get to fight you. Actually, useful. Okay, I get the joke here. The named after color and the number 6. Okay. I get it. It's not funny, but I get it. And Gulpin. A lot of poison types. And you're the shadow Pokemon. Okay, makes sense. I think that's your last one. Poison Sting. As long as you don't poison, we're fine. We're good. Having one poison Pokemon is bad enough. I should be fine just digging again. I'm just burning through my own health basically if I keep doing that. And Bite will do literally nothing to Gulpin. Yeah, that's like a stupidly fat Pokemon for no reason. Can't escape now. Bruh. A lot of interesting status effects with these shadow moves. The fact that they can hit both Pokemon on the other side of the field is kind of wild. Shadow Hold is like having Shadow Tag, basically. kind of just hoping for a flinch at this point. Plus, it's decent enough chip. Might even be able to go for it a couple more times. Hey, there's a flinch. And safeguard, you already have one of those. This just knocks you out. Goodbye. I think I should be fine just chucking balls. I can't remember Gulpin's catch rate. My dog is almost dead. Yeah, heal off that poisoning and then toss a Pokeball, I think. Hopefully this catches. You're close enough to have health. Okay, you do agree with that? And now my dog is dead. Okay, so that whole hill was for nothing. Wonderful. I mean, I guess I can stand a Boltoy. So if Shadow moves are not very effective against Shadow Pokemon, then I should be able to just go for Shadow Blitz and it not be very effective. Hopefully, right? Sand Attack also, just to be a nuisance. Or at least to stop Gulpin from being a nuisance. Not very effective, sure enough. I did absolutely nothing to you. But you are now yellow health. Don't know if that's gonna make any difference. I think I'll just spam that a few more times, probably. So this should make you now -6. And I've also attacked you 6 times with the crit in there. Shows you how little damage I'm actually doing. But it's good enough for Chip. And you still land the move, okay, sure. Pretty close to level up, I kind of want to just knock you out. Okay, toss a Pokeball. Hopefully this catches, you're low enough-ish health. I'd call, I guess, I don't know. There we go. You're just a brat. Why are you so strong? It's in the script. I think, though, I might actually just put Baltoy up front. I don't mind actually using a Baltoy, Claydol. But having Shadow moves against Shadow Pokemon might actually prove to be kind of useful. That and the Sand Attack spam. Also, I used Shadow Blitz several times in a row and never actually went into reverse mode. So I wonder if that is actually what that meant. It was just not worded that way at all. I think they might have forgot a not in there somewhere, but on Bulbapedia, it's saying that to enter reverse mode, you have to use a Shadow move. That's the only way that you get into it, but I guess it's if you use any other move, because if I use any other move, I keep constantly going into reverse mode with Lightbud, trying to get it to go away. The Shadow's not the Lightbud. This one, however, I spammed the crap out of Shadow Blitz 6 times in a row and never once it went into reverse mode. I'm still pretty high up there on the heart gauge thing. Hopefully they didn't run away. Okay, good. I thought brown and purple, so I guess green? We 6 brothers are bound by brotherly love 6-fold. Our solidarity is 6-fold. And our food bill is 6-fold too. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of money. I'll take you with my 6-fold power. So it's gonna hurt 6 times as much when I kick your ass then. And C-Dots. I think that's your last, so that's probably the Shadow. Of course it is. Why couldn't it have been Pinecoat? Okay. Kind of weird how you have a team of level 9s and then randomly one level 17, but okay. I think I'll shuttle with that one, and then I'm actually scared of a Bide. I think Bide actually bypasses accuracy anyway, so Sand attack might be a bit useless. I don't actually know what moves you have though. I'm trying to go just drink that. Shadow Wave, what? Just hits both Pokemon. Wasn't super effective though. Interesting. I almost want to look with that move up. Because I get the feeling that most of these moves are basically just repurposed normal moves that already exist in the game, and then just like the status ones seem to have effects on both opponents. Bruh. Ain't no way. I'm in the middle of talking and it just freezes. But I have no words. When was the last time I saved? I think it was after I fought the brown guy. That sounds pretty out of context. Okay, it's actually not that bad. I still have Gulpin. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, other than just obviously buying a GameCube and the game and then playing it legitimately, obviously. But I feel like that shouldn't be happening. I feel like my computer is capable of being able to run this game. And the emulator I'm using is Dolphin. It's relatively well known for being like the emulator to use when it comes to playing, well, Wii games in a way. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's the reason. Maybe there's a better GameCube emulator out there I could be using. The problem though is with all these resets and everything, I'm already at an hour on my recording. This video is probably not anywhere near that. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like I've been talking for forever, to be fair. But I need to go edit out and see where I'm at here. So 1 second. Yeah, so I've already got to, well, between 30 and 40 minutes. It's kind of what I've been trying to aim for these videos. I think I'm around like the 32-ish. But the thing is, I've already had a crash 4 times this video. 4 times that's going in anyway. I think there's actually 2 small ones that didn't really mean anything, so I didn't really bother putting them in. But I don't want to leave this as a bittersweet kind of outro, but I think I kind of have to. I kind of have been drained over the last couple of days trying to work these problems out with this game. I'm still going to keep playing. I'm still going to power through it. I still want to, see the story of this game. It's going to take some time to actually play the game, I think. I might have to change my daily upload schedule to being every other day, probably. So I can spend a day trying to play the game and then spend a day editing out all the crap out of it, I guess. I don't know yet. I guess I'll figure that out. But I am going to go ahead and end the video here. I got a couple snags out of the way, and I made some decent progress since, well, the last episode, even though not much of it was really... I guess it was on camera. It's just at like 12 times speed, so nobody can see what's happening. I'm just walking back and forth, to be fair. But yeah, I didn't really make a whole lot of progress besides getting a couple of captures out of the way. I think Baltoy I'll actually add to the team. Gulpin, maybe it's okay. It's better than Bug. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully the guys are enjoying the series. If so, feel free to drop a like. If not, feel free to drop a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I do understand that I didn't really get to do much and the game isn't really playable for me at this point. I get it. But if you do want to catch more, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to keep playing this. I might even look into other games because I have other games that are Pokemon related that I do like playing, that I've been considering playing as well. Whenever I can get around to live streaming, I want to play, like, oh shoot, I actually forgot what the game is called. Pokemon Rumble. That was probably my favorite game. I probably just time synced way too much time into that in my high school years. And there's been several iterations of the game as well. I've only played the very first one, and it was a lot of fun. There's been sequels, so I I wouldn't mind playing those two. Not that I'm quitting this. I just am tossing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. But until next time, where I'm gonna try to capture all the rest of these guys, and I guess Professor Crane somewhere hiding in here. Probably some more shadow snacks as well. Until then,